Thank you for joining me this Saturday in the second week of Advent. Today's thought on peace is, Lord, let peace be a part of my life. Show me the ways to share my peace with those I meet and with the world. Today's reflection, nothing will be impossible for God. The line is nearly hidden in the immensity of the gospel. The cliché reflection for the Annunciation is about how we need to say yes to God and His call. We fixate on Mary's docility to the Holy Spirit and how the fruit of the openness is the birth of Jesus Christ. But can we consider for a moment what God does here? God the Father begins the restoration of humanity by sending Jesus Christ, His Son. After this, all bets are off. A God this powerful, this benevolent, and this personal cannot be outdone in mighty works and outstanding actions. No, nothing will be impossible for God. Maybe we recoil from that statement. Our intellect takes hold and tells us that the saying is fit for a doormat or a sign that hangs in our grandmother's house. Our lips may profess God's power, but do our hearts believe it? As we approach nearly impossible situations, as our world seems to descend further into madness and suffering from which there seems no solution, and as our own lives feel beyond repair, do we hope in that God for which all things are within reach? Our response could be like Mary. Her first response is to the question, to wonder, even to feel a hint of fear. But if we begin as she did, then we should also end as she did, with total trust and obedience. The will of God is sure, and His promises are true. May it be as He would will it to be. Your personal challenge for today, write down a list of situations in your life that you believe are impossible situations. Once finished, invite Mary to intercede for you and for Jesus to pour His grace out in those situations. After the prayer, trust that you were heard and that Jesus is going to act accordingly to bring healing and hope, even when things seem impossible. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow.